Hey guys, Simi here with another tutorial for easy fan design. Today we're gonna show you guys how to give this really cool image a vintage effect. And I know that it was requested by a friend of mine, and I thought, well, why not just give it a try? So the first thing that you want to do is, of course, get your image. And the second what I did is I used a action pack from it's called Leave Here Space in Dutch, and I'll give a link it in the description box. It's also in my I also linked it in my Ian Somerhalder tutorial. And what we're gonna do is we're going to make this really cool vintage effect. Well, this girl made this really amazing vintage action, and I'm going to use that one. And it's a darker vintage, so we're just gonna use that one on this image. Let's see what it does. And it gives this really cool, like, old looking effect to the image. And the next thing that this person, this friend of mine, asked me was to give it this other, like, really cool, like, effect. So we're gonna see if we can also get to do that. Yeah, so let's give it a border and everything else. And I already found a border that I'm gonna use, and I found this one. So I'm just going to use this really old looking border, and we're gonna make it bigger than the original image, of course. And yeah, and also I'll credit the original creator of this really cool thing because I really like it. It's looking really good, this image. So I'm just gonna click on the icon here, and now we're just gonna use this. So what we're gonna do first, what I always do, is I change the opacity for a bit, check how the image looks on this image. Looks really nice. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the brush tool to get rid of this. Of course, first it wants to rasterize a smart object. We click OK, and then we start to remove the white in this original image that is underneath this image. And we remove all the white away from the image that lied underneath this original image, so that we reveal our image that we just did with the vintage effect. And then we move back and we check how it turned out. I think it turned out pretty well. I think this is already kind of done, but the extra thing that I'm going to do is give it a little, like, old effect as well. So I'm going into my effects, and I'm going into my textures, and I'm going to see if I have an old texture, and I think I do. Yeah, I do. And I'm going to select this, and I'm going to drag that over this image, and we're going to give it this really, like, old looking effect as well. But we don't want to have it on this normal image, so we're going to put it like on this, so we have it on here, and then we're going to use the blending mode to give it this old looking effect. As you can see, it now gives this image a really old looking effect. Let's look with difference. No. Oh, this looks pretty cool, but it's not gonna work. So I guess we're just going for, I guess we should go for overlay then. I'll use overlay, and as you can see, now the image has this really, like, old looking effect, and I'm gonna turn it into a smart object just to remove the effect from the eyes, because I don't really like it on the eyes. For the rest, it looks really awesome, and I hope so I guess that this kind of completes the vintage looking effect. Also, another thing you could do is with your image, turn it into a black and white image. Of course, we can still do that. So we're going to original, and we're going into our adjustments. We're going into our black and white, and then we check. This is in black and white, and then we click on the old style thing. We're also going to put that into black and white, because if we have one thing in black and white, then why not have the rest also in black and white? I'm going to play a tiny bit with the panel. And we click on OK, and now we have our image in a really old looking style. And what we're going to do then is, for the fun of things, we're going to put Nina's name on this. And what I usually do is I resize it, press the shift button, and resize this, and then we press on the control key, and we kind of make it look like it's sort of on this image. So I think that this is really cool, awesome looking. I think it fits more of the top part though. Yeah, like that. I think this is perfect. And what I usually do is then I go into my typing, your texting, and double click it. I go into the outer glow and I use screen and use normal, and then I put some spreading in it. Not too much because I don't want it to be too much. And then we put the opacity on about 33, and this completes our vintage looking image tutorial that was requested. And I hope you guys like this. I'll see you in the next tutorial. Goodbye.